What is up, guys? Welcome back to Solo MC Rider. Today is going to be a vlog break-in period review. So how things are going so far. Still the bike is in very break-in period, and I have done quite a few modification already, as you guys can tell already from the day one. So without any further ado, let's go for a ride and talk about the options I got for the bike and the mods that I have done so far. It's a beautiful day out. Can't wait to go out for a ride. It's just temperature is just right. So display is showing 60 degrees outside. Yeah, so it's not bad at all. So let's go for a ride and we go from there. Alright guys, I have my cheat sheet in front of me. Tend to forget things very quick, so I'm just going to have it up on the screen so I can talk about it. Enjoy this power. It's insane, even though I have a limiter at 8,000 rpm, but you know, until you hit the 8,000 rpm you do get some of the rush. It's not bad at all. Pops and crackles on the exhaust on decelerating on Dynamic Pro. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the specs of this bike. It's pretty much everywhere online, the power and the torque figures and the seat height and wheel size and all that, so I don't really need to go over all that. I'm going to tell you my experience so far in the 400 miles and the comfort level of the bike and the power and things like that. So I'm just gonna go over with those. The wheel wants to come off so easily. Don't worry, I'm not going to do back flick on it because I have the wheelie control on a not completely turned off, but it's assisting a bit that you won't do a flip. You'll cut the power down. So with all the technology comes with good safety features. Downshifting on quick shifter feels amazing. Alright, wait, it's my turn. And the auto cancelling blinker, I'm enjoying that, guys. I did not even know that it has auto cancelling blinker. So if you will never going to be the guy that, oh, you have your blinker on all the time. It's just going to turn it off for you. So it has the 3-click, like if you touch it a little bit and then it turns off itself. But if you have the click on, and when you take the turn or corner, I think in certain RPM it just automatically turns off after a few seconds. Yeah, I've been noticing that. So that's a great feature to have. As time goes, I'm learning more and more about this bike. Let's talk about the creature comfort of this bike. So I am coming from Kawasaki Z900, also a 900cc bike, and the comfort level versus this one, I would say the Z900 was a little bit more upright than this bike is. The seats I have, I didn't go with the low seat, I just got the normal seat height. because I'm 32-inch inseam, so I am totally fine. As you guys can see on the screen, I can flat foot without an issue. So in terms of body position and like you're leaning a little bit more than a Z900, and if you compare with Japanese hyper nakeds like M10, it's much more aggressive than those bikes. But I really like the position, the body position with the wide handlebar. Feels really good and comfortable, and it also really helps you with your turning as well. Yeah, this bike leans on the corner so nicely. It's just unbelievable. Like, as you guys can see, turns in very nicely in the corner. So in terms of the body position, it's a little bit more aggressive versus the other naked bikes, but it's good. It's good. You can still go for hours without feeling any pressure on your wrist. With this bike, I have some options. I'll go over those options with you guys first. This bike base model starts at $15,000. All the European bikes has a way of optioning their bikes. So they usually start off base model and then adding a bunch of different options to make the bike more expensive and desirable. I would say, to me, like every time I go purchase something, I do want the best and top of the line, and that's one of my problem. I'm not even going to bother looking at the base model. Let's start off with something that I want, the features and things that I would like to have. So the first option I thought I would want is the sport package. So there is a $1,500 option called sport package, which is going to come with the dynamic engine braking control, which I have on Dynamic Pro, so you can adjust your engine braking, and it gives you the pops and crackles on the low decelerating or downshifting and things like that. Gear Shift Assist Pro, so it's basically the quick shifter with up and down. So as you can see, I have at 4th gear. I'm gonna go 3, 2, and then 3, 4, without even like thinking about using clutch. Downshift again. You see, very smooth down and up shifting on this bike. It's just unbelievable. As you guys can hear, see, I came to pretty much almost completely stop at the and also sport package also include the dynamic damping control, which is the electronically adjustable suspension. So this button right here will adjust your ride settings. So if you have a passenger, you can change it. If you want to have a softer ride, you can change it. If you want to have dynamic like ride, like hard suspension, you can do that as well. But you know, my old ass is getting old, and I like to be in a comfort setting, and it feels great with the suspension setup. And speaking of suspension, you have fully adjustable back and front with electronically. Rider mode Pro, I went over that already. The Dynamic Pro, the rider mode, just gives you all different types of riding. You can change it here: rain, road, dynamic, and then Dynamic Pro. And I always love to keep my bike in Dynamic Pro. And the sport package also include the engine spoiler, which is a fairing piece underneath. I'll show you. Damn it, guys. And that's the sport package. So now you are not 15,000 anymore, and you want the premium package. Premium package I really like because you want to have adaptive headlights, which this one has. Headlight Pro, it gives you the cornering headlights. So if you are turning and if your bike is leaning in like 7° or 8°, you will have the cornering lights on to light up the corner for you when you are cornering. Obviously at night, I mean right now you don't really need the headlights, and actually the headlights doesn't come on until it's dark, so it's automatic. So right now there is just a daytime running light is running. You don't have any headlights. If you do turn on the high beam, like over here, flick off a switch or do the pass button, you can turn on the headlights, but it's not on right now. And the premium package also includes tire pressure monitoring system, which is not included on the base model. Or if you do not get this option premium package, you're not gonna have that, which gives me the tire pressure for this bike. I will show you guys, and everything can be controlled here. And then see, all right, focus on the road, don't get distracted. That's the one thing I try to avoid using the system while I am riding, but right now I just wanted to show you guys, and I took a back road to go nice and easy. So as you guys can see, I can see the tire pressure for the back and front. Gives you the battery voltage and your engine temperature, and you can go for more. So onboard computer, it gives you trip 1, trip 2, reset, all that. You don't need to go over all that. So that basically it. Tire pressure monitoring gives you the tire pressure in case if you have a flat or nails, and if you see that air pressure is dropping, you get a notification on your dash. Yes. Other option I wanted is to call select package. Select package is going to give you the keyless ride, which is I have. So you do not need a key. You have a key fob like a typical car, and as long as you have the key with you, you have the option to turn the bike on. So that's a great feature. And next thing it includes the select package is USB charging socket, which as you guys can see, my phone is already charging wirelessly from the USB charging socket with the quad lock wireless charging mount. And I installed it very nice and neatly that you can even see the wiring. So the wireless charging, the USB socket is behind me underneath the passenger seat. So I run the cable from the back to the front of the bike underneath the tank and connect it to the stem mount with the wireless charging. So you basically have one of the ultimate phone setup right now, and I can have my phone either orientation or landscape mode. When I'm using GPS or something, I can put it on the and it looks good if you put it on the landscape mode. I usually do, but right now I have my cheat sheet over here so I can talk to you guys about these options. And the best option right now, as this time of the year, is the heated grips. So right now I have it on number 2, and I am very comfortable. My hands are nice and toasty, but 3 is too much right now. Unless if you are below freezing, then number 3 is just perfect. And the cruise control, yeah, take a look at that. So now I'm cruising 37 miles an hour with the cruise control on a back road, which is the perfect use of it, right? You use the cruise control, you know when to use it. So I don't have to tell you when to use the cruise control. Use it whenever you feel like using it. That's your. So that's the option. I comes with the select package, and I wasn't over with it. I have everything. I got the select package, I got the sport package, I got the premium package, but I'm still not done. So now I'm almost 18,500 and some change, and still not happy. I still want more, as always. Like, everyone wants more, right? So I have the same problem. So I wanted the M color and the M exhaust and the M chain and M whatever, M everything M. So I decided, you know what, $2,800 more, I can get everything M that I want. So now talk about M package. So M package comes with M endurance chain, drive chain. So this supposed to be low maintenance, that's what they said. So we'll see. And it's pretty quiet actually. I'm not hearing any noise or anything, and I have been riding almost over 400 miles now, and I haven't done anything, not even lube or anything. Usually I do chain maintenance on every 800 to 900 or 2,000 miles, but I will see after a couple thousand miles, see if I need to do anything. So now talk about M performance. So M GPS lap timer, which is going to be this right here. Let me show you guys. Go to sport, and right here you have quite a couple of the different types of sports screen that you could use. So the one I like is the third one right here. See the lap timer, and that's the one, lap timer. So if you're on the track, you can use that as a, you know, record your lap timing. So that comes with it. It's not it's an option, it's not included with your other models. So this is only comes with M. And I know some people has coded to have this enabled, so it could possible because it's built in. It's just hidden from you unless if you pay for it. BMW wants to make you pay for it. M lap timer I talked about. Sport silencer, which is the Akrapovic exhaust system. You guys can see it on the screen. So the exhaust system is the Akrapovic comes with it, and it sounds pretty good on high RPM, but low RPM it's not, it's just quiet. So that's one thing. We'll tell more about it in another video. M seat. So I have M seat, but I do not have the low seat. I have the normal seat height, which is about 32.7 inch high, which is totally fine with me. And then you get M battery, which is a lightweight battery, and the M forged wheels. So that includes all the M things on the bike. So you got your M endurance chain, M GPS lap timer, sport silencer, M seats, M battery, and M forged wheels, and you gotta pay $2,800 for it, and I paid for it. So that basically sums up the options I got with this bike. So there is more you can add. You know, it's typical BMW, so there is more you can add, and you can go up to $24,000 I believe, or 23 some change, almost 24. That would be the M carbon fiber wheels, which I did not have. So guys, this is basically the specs of this bike and the options I got. So if you guys are like me, not satisfied with the base version, go for the M package. All the options, make sure M package you have to include those other premium and select package too. If you do not include those options, you're not gonna get those features as well. So make sure to do that. Now I will get on the highway. I will end this video here, and then next one we're gonna talk about the modification that I did. So I'm gonna go over those as well for you guys. Speaking limiter, did you guys see that? I just hit the limiter and it just scared the heck out of me. So I cannot wait to bring the bike in for first service, which is next week, and remove this freaking limiter. I can't take this anymore. So anyways guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys have any questions or anything that you like to know about this bike and any types of content that you guys want to see on this bike, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out, everyone. And this is when you need the cruise control, guys. Remember I talked about, you just relax, sit down and let the bike do its thing and rest your hands.